Welcome to the Collective Minds Weekly Project. This video series is going to show from beginning to end how we set up the website. And the purpose of this site is to bring together a collective group of minds to create a website with current content. It's a collection of minds collaborating in one place to share individual talents and knowledge. Each person will be set up as an author where he or she will be able to post his or her own articles complete with their signature file pointing to their own specific website or business. We've purchased our domain name and purchased our hosting package from HostGator, and in this video we'll be installing the Joomla platform into our cPanel. Next, we're going to go to Joomla.org to download the Joomla platform. And then we'll go into the cPanel and start to configure everything to install the Joomla. And now we're at Joomla.org, and we're going to go to the blue button to download the Joomla platform. And this takes us to this page, and we want to download the 3.4.8, the full package. So we're going to click on download, and it's going to download. And it's finished downloading. So now if we go to view it in folder, we have our full package in a zip file. And we're going to leave this here for a minute, and then we're going to go log into our cPanel. And now we're here at our cPanel login screen, and we're going to put our username and password in and log in. Okay, this is our cPanel. What we're going to do now is we're going to scroll down. We're going to set up a database for our website. So we go to MySQL databases, click the link, and we're going to create a new database. And we'll create the database, and we're going to copy the database, and we're going to open up our notepad where we can keep track of everything. And then we're going to go back, click the back button. Now we've got to create a user for this database. So we'll go down to the add a new user, and we're going to create a user, and then we're going to generate a password. We're going to copy the password. Then we're going to check the box that says I have copied the password to a secure location. We'll put that in our notepad. And then we're going to click on the Create User button. We're going to create a password. And we'll create the password. And then we're going to click on the Create User button. And we've created our user. And we're going to put this in our notepad. And we're going to click Go Back. Now we have to add this user to the database. So we're going to click on Add. We want to check the box that says All Privileges and click Make Changes. Now our database is all set up, so we can go back to the Home button. Now we want to scroll down till we get to our File Manager. We want to click on the File Manager, and we're going to go into the root directory, and this is where we're going to upload our Joomla. So now we're in the root directory, which is the public_HTML folder. If we go up one level, you'll see it right here. So we're going to go into the public_HTML, and we're going to click Upload button. Now we're going to choose the file, and we're going to go back into where we downloaded this, and we're going to highlight this and click open. Now what this is going to do is uploading that zip file into the root directory down here in the lower right hand corner. This tells you what percentage of the process is complete. When it's complete, it'll say complete, and then we can go back to the public_HTML directory. Okay, now the upload is complete. So now we can go back to the root directory. And here's our zip file. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to click on the folder and highlight it. Then we're going to go up to the extract button and extract. And we're extracting the files into the public_HTML. Click on the extract file button. And now it's all extracted. We'll close this. And then we're going to go in and find our zip folder, highlight it, and delete it. We don't need it anymore. So now we're all set to get things rolling. So now we're going to go, well, first thing we have to do is we have to take out this index.html file, because that was just a placeholder. So I'm just going to rename it. I'll delete it later. I'll just put some X's in front of it, rename. And now if we go to our website, this is the file that I just changed the name to, the index.html. Now I'm going to refresh the page. Now it's going to take us to our installation of our Joomla. So we want to put the site name in. And we're going to put a description in, but we'll do this later. So now we're going to put our email address and the admin user. This is the username we use for the login to get into the administration area. And then this is would generate a password. You always want to make your passwords strong. You want to save the password. Then we've got our information filled out here. Now we're going to go to next. This is where we set up our database. So we go to our file, on the host. Most servers are localhost, so we'll leave this at localhost. And in our text document, we got our username, we'll paste our username in, and we're going to put in our password that we created when we created the database. And then the database name. We'll paste this in here. Got everything set up here in this table prefix. This is the prefix it puts on all your tables that it generates. So now when we go in, click the install, it asks us if we want to install any sample data. If you're new to Joomla, you might want to put some data in there, like the default English sample data, and it'll create a bunch of categories and articles and stuff that you can see how it works. But we're going to leave it set to none. And then we're going to click the blue install button. It's going to go through and set up all the database tables. And now it tells you, please remember to completely remove the installation folder. This prevents people from running the install again. So we're going to click the gold button. It says installation folder successfully renamed. And so now we can log in to the admin panel. This brings up the login screen. We put our username and password in here and click the login button. And this logs us into the control panel for the website. Now we can view the website from in here by going to the upper right where it says collective. And this is the Joomla site active on the server now. You'll notice the domain name .com. This is a live site now. And what we can do is we can shut this off and make it so they can't get to the live site by going to Systems, Global Configurations, and it says site name. There's what we filled in the form, and then it says site offline. Right now it's set to no, so it's online. So I'm going to click yes to take it offline because we don't want anybody to see a incomplete site. So we're going to click yes, then save and close. And now when we go to view the website, we get a login screen. So this logs us into the back end or the site. See, it brings the site up, but nobody else can get into it unless they log in. So we're logged in right now, but it says hi super user, log out. So we're going to log out, and that brings our screen back up. So that's how we install the Joomla platform on a live server. And then to log out of our cPanel, or control panel, we go to the upper right, little drop down, and it log out. In our next video, we'll go through setting up our email accounts